Hi, I'm Karl Langdon. Went to Guildford Grammar School 1981 to 1985. I was a sports junkie back in country, WA. I come from a country town called Shackleton, so left home when I was 12. That was a bit of a shock, actually, leaving home at 12 and spending all of my teenage years pretty much at a great school like Guildford Grammar. I was lucky enough to be captain of cricket, football and athletics during my time here. A historic moment at Guildford Grammar School. I don't think anyone else has done it yet, have they? No, I don't think so. Let's hope it never, ever happens while I'm alive anyway. I think the best part was I had a sister on the farm, so being able to be around guys your own age, and a lot of them with similar likes, then all of a sudden you were in a situation where you had 13 or 14 brothers, so it was a lot of fun. I was in Schoolhouse. Good part about Schoolhouse is that it was just opposite the dining hall, so being a boarder, one thing that you used to miss out on was food unless you got in there early, so sometimes you got seconds as well. There was no cubicles when I first came to Guildford, so it was basically just a bunk bed, a desk and a little area where you used to keep your clothes, and that was pretty much it. And you had to make your bed and polish your shoes and make sure that your top button was done up and all those sorts of things before you're allowed to leave the dorm. Being at the school just enabled you, particularly in a boarding house environment, enabled you to play everything. So I was the soccer goalkeeper when it came to the house soccer. House tennis used to be played out near Hen's house. The house rugby down where the prep school is, which is all new these days. First 11 cricket was played down where the Newson Pavilion is on the Collison Oval. So certainly got a lot of memories. The Oval used to flood. So I remember one time when I was at the boarding house, we actually swum out to the top of the goalpost because that's how deep the water was. So that was quite amazing to experience, and it happened a couple of times while I was here at the school. I remember blokes sitting in the boarding house on the phone. Now, you think about what we've got today with modern technology, but you used to have to write love letters or you used to have to sit on the phone. And guys used to hog the phone all the time, talking to their girlfriends or those that they were trying to form more of a friendship with. So that was always a big problem in the boarding house. Another funny thing that happened, they were actually doing a science experiment, and there's some water, like a little swamp area, which is down where the science classrooms used to be. But they put these mullet into that swampy area. And one weekend, we, being boarders, actually noticed that there was mullet in there anyway. We ended up going in there and catching them and taking them back to the boarding house and cooking them and eating them, and we actually got into trouble for that. So that was something that was an experience at the time. The grounding that you get at Guildford Grammar School is absolutely outstanding, and the opportunity that you get, the facilities that you get to perform in, like, you know, if you go down to the river, the old boat shed was just something that you don't get exposed to when you're out on a country farm. With all of the opportunities that you get here with the programs, it's really important if you want a future in or whatever you choose to actually focus in on once you leave school.